It's Lynn. Hailing from Fire Emblem on Game Boy Advance, Lindis of the Lorca lends us her steel. Keep your eyes on the horizon, soldier. A new trailer launches today.
If you think I can't hold my own, you're sorely mistaken.
What's going on, guys? Stevie here with Lucky Crit. With today's Nintendo Direct, we got some new Warriors information, including some new character reveals, so let's take a look at what we've got. First off, Lynn has officially been announced as a playable character in Fire Emblem Warriors, which I think threw a lot of people, myself included, for a loop. It really seemed as though they'd finished fleshing out the roster with just some more Shadow Dragon characters, hence why I reported on the previous rumor leak in the last episode, but indeed we are actually seeing some old school love in the form of Fire Emblem 7's Lynn. This is exactly the kind of goodwill I was looking for from the developers, something to show the old school fans that they have not been forgotten, and extend an olive branch to them in the form of some characters from their favorite older entries in the series. I do find it weird to not see Elowood and Hector here, and the forthcoming unlikelihood that they'll be in the base game now, but perhaps they'll be delegated to DLC without her. Strange. From the European trailer that was released, peeking out of the background we can also see Caeda as well as Navarre behind Marth, confirming 2 more Shadow Dragon characters alongside the rumored Tiki. Interestingly enough, the original Gamebox leak that was shared by GameXplain that we originally thought had been debunked actually has the same Lynn sprite that was featured on the official Fire Emblem Heroes website. This could mean that the box is indeed real, but there's also some other weird stuff going on that we have to talk about. The box showcases 5 characters that were not up until today revealed, these characters being Tiki, Caeda, Anna, Celica, and Lynn. Now that Lynn and Caeda have been revealed, and we could pretty strongly assume that Tiki is in the game due to her getting her own amiibo that we discussed in previous episodes, this leaves us with Celica and Anna. For Anna, we have received her actual character art, but that doesn't really mean too much as she is taking a bit of a voiceover / NPC role in the game, and she obviously needed to be designed to some degree for that role. What we know so far is that she'll be exclaiming certain phrases like,
I like those profit margins,
when you get a certain number of kills, and presumably other narrations too. I suppose it's still possible for her to be in the base game as well as have this role, but it's certainly strange, unless we're to believe that this is another Anna sister from a different dimension, or she'll just be playable alongside her occasional narration. Celica, however, is the one that strikes me as being odd. I definitely feel as though the developers should cross-promote Fire Emblem Echoes in Warriors, as that would make a lot of sense to promote both of the games, but seeing Celica without Alm is rather weird. Her sprite here is also not her Echoes sprite, but perhaps they wanted to stick to a more Fire Emblem Awakening-esque sprite style. Personally though, I think it kinda looks a little bit fan-made. Since Lynn seems like she'll be without Hector and Elowood, and Celica, if she'll actually be in the game, will likely be without Alm. Perhaps this leaves the door open for a Shadows of Valentia themed DLC pack featuring Alm and some other characters, as well as a Blazing Sword DLC pack featuring Elowood, Hector, and so on. Maybe this is their thought process behind these strange one-off inclusions. Honestly though, these DLC packs are beginning to sound like the 4chan leaks that we discussed last time, and while they were disproven, we may yet still see some game-themed DLC packs for Warriors in the coming days, and these are the most likely candidates. Perhaps we'll also see a Radiance pack with Ike to complete the trifecta and satisfy even more fans. So far, most of these characters featured on the box are actually plausible, and this game image was posted to a Warriors product page listing on El Corte Inglés, which is a large department store in Spain and Europe, which seems to lend to its credibility. While they could have uploaded the wrong image, and this image itself doesn't really objectively prove anything, the fact that this image lines up with some of the new sprites that we're seeing does make it even more likely. What it doesn't seem to explain, though, is Navarre. This box features 25 playable characters, and as we just saw in the trailer, Navarre is indeed in the game. Many are assuming right now that he will be another playable character in the base game roster, which presents an issue for the box art without him. Originally, I was thinking perhaps they included male Corrin and female Robin on the box, even though these are basically just reskin characters as opposed to entirely new ones, so perhaps that left the door open for 2 more actual character slots, but I'm just not really sure why Navarre wouldn't be on the box with everyone else. In terms of the game breakdown with all of the characters, we've got 2 original characters, Rowan and Leanna, 10 Fates characters, including Xander, Ryoma, female Corrin, male Corrin, Sakura, Elise, Takumi, Camilla, Hinoka, and Leo, 7 Awakening characters, including Chrom, Frederick, Lissa, male Robin, female Robin, Cordelia, and Lucina, and seemingly 4 Shadow Dragon characters, Marth, Caeda, Tiki, and Navarre, alongside 1 Blazing Blade character, Lynn, as well as the 2 potentials, Anna and Celica. This makes a total of 26 characters, which is strange because there are only 25 character cards included with the base game. Anyway, there's not much more speculation that we can do, but I would sure love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. That's going to wrap up today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do me a solid and slash the thumbs up down below if you enjoyed this episode. Comment Warriors if you're excited or hyped due to these recent reveals, and get subscribed if you haven't yet to make sure you don't miss a video. Also, a big shout out to all of our patrons as well, who make videos like these possible. If you enjoy our videos and our dedication to high quality content, please consider supporting us over on Patreon, and you can also get some pretty cool stuff by doing so as well. If you're also a fan of using Discord, be sure to stop by our Discord server and join in on the discussion over there. It was only recently announced, so it's still a little bit quiet, but hopefully in the coming days it'll continue to grow, and we'll be checking it pretty often. You can also follow us on Twitter at Lucky Crit Gaming for any news and updates revealed on the fly. And I'll see you all next time.
Anyone who stands in my way isn't long for this world. Watch as I crush an army beneath my heel. All your magic and all your might is powerless before my blade.